everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss a deep dive car review. Today, we're taking a close look at a car that's been turning heads in the compact hatchback segment, the 2025 Citroën C3. And this particular one? It's decked out in a bold, eye-catching red that practically screams personality. Now, Citroën has always done things a bit differently: quirky styling, comfort-first philosophy, and an emphasis on uniqueness. The new C3 keeps the tradition alive, but this time it adds a little more maturity and practicality to the mix. Whether you're a city commuter, a young driver looking for your first car, or just someone who appreciates affordable design and a splash of French flair, this car might just win you over. In this long-form review, we're going to cover everything you need to know about the 2025 C3. We'll start with the exterior design and all the new updates, then slide into the interior to see what it offers in terms of comfort and tech. After that, we'll take it on the road and talk performance, engines, ride quality, fuel economy, the whole package. And finally, we'll wrap it up with the all-important pricing and trim breakdown to see if this hatchback really gives you bang for your buck. So let's get started. Exterior. Let's talk about the looks first, because with the C3, the design is a conversation starter all on its own. The 2025 Citroën C3 brings a fresh new identity. It borrows a bit from the brand's SUV range, especially the C3 Aircross and the C4, but manages to retain its hatchback essence. And in this red color, which Citroën calls Elixir Red, it looks vibrant, energetic, and confident. It's the kind of red that pops in the sunlight and makes even mundane city driving feel a bit more stylish. Up front, you've got Citroën's updated double chevron logo proudly sitting on a black panel that merges seamlessly into slim LED daytime running lights. Below that, chunkier LED headlights sit deeper in the front bumper, giving the car a strong, upright stance. There's a sort of SUV-like character in the shape now, a bit more muscular than the outgoing model. The signature air bump panels are still present on some trims, depending on your configuration, and they're still functional, protecting the sides from minor scrapes, but they've been refined in this new version. On our red test car, the black detailing contrasts beautifully with the body paint, giving it that sporty, almost urban crossover vibe. Around the side, the car rides on 16 or 17-inch alloy wheels depending on the trim. The wheel arches are now a bit more squared off, giving a subtle SUV presence. Black plastic cladding runs along the bottom, which might divide opinion but adds to that rugged aesthetic Citroën seems to be aiming for. The roofline gently slopes down towards the rear, but headroom hasn't been compromised. You can also opt for a contrasting roof color, white or black, and in our case, the black roof looks slick against the red body, like a cherry on top. At the back, the C3 has been simplified. The tail lamps now use LED tech with a more three-dimensional design. There's a chunky black bumper, and while there's no fake exhaust trim or aggressive diffuser nonsense, the overall look is clean and modern. In terms of dimensions, the 2025 C3 is slightly longer and taller than the previous model. It's not a big car by any means, but it's grown just enough to improve interior space without compromising city-friendly agility. Interior. Now stepping inside the 2025 Citroën C3, this is where things get really interesting. If you're used to basic hatchbacks with bland interiors, the C3 will be a pleasant surprise. The first thing you notice is how light and airy it feels. The dashboard design is minimalist, but with that classic Citroën twist, soft curves, layered surfaces, and fabric accents that make it feel cozy rather than clinical. It doesn't try to look like a premium German car, and that's a good thing. It embraces its unique identity. The seats are part of Citroën's advanced comfort program. They're wide, supportive, and use a combination of foam densities to provide a soft, almost lounge-like feel. On longer journeys, you'll really appreciate this. Our red model comes with contrast stitching and subtle red inserts on the seats and air vents, small details, but they really tie in with the exterior color. The infotainment system now sits higher on the dashboard, a 10.25-inch touchscreen on most trims, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. The interface is fairly intuitive, and the system's responsiveness has improved over the previous generation. You still get physical shortcut buttons below the screen for climate control. Thankfully, Citroën hasn't gone full touchscreen for everything, and that's a big win for usability. Behind the wheel, the instrument cluster is now fully digital. It's compact but clear, with customizable views showing speed, navigation prompts, media info, and more. The steering wheel itself is flat-bottomed and feels nice to hold, with logically placed controls and a solid grip. In the back, the 2025 C3 continues to impress. Thanks to the increase in wheelbase, rear legroom is surprisingly generous for a car this size. 2 adults can sit comfortably, and 3 can squeeze in for short trips. There are USB ports in the back too, plus a fold-down armrest in higher trims. The boot offers around 310 liters of space, which is pretty standard for this class. Fold the rear seats down, and you get closer to 1,000 liters, enough for weekend getaways or hauling IKEA flat packs. Performance. Now let's take the 2025 C3 out for a spin and see how it drives. Under the hood, Citroën offers 2 main options, a 1.2-liter PureTech petrol engine and a new all-electric version, but today we're focusing on the petrol variant, which is expected to be the volume seller in many markets. The 1.2 PureTech comes in 2 versions, a naturally aspirated 82 horsepower unit and a turbocharged 110 horsepower version. Our test car is the latter, paired with a 6-speed manual gearbox. There's also an optional 6-speed automatic on higher trims. This engine is punchy enough for daily use. It's not a hot hatch by any means, but the turbo gives it a bit of mid-range grunt, and it feels responsive in city traffic. 0 to 100 km per hour comes in around 10.2 seconds, which is respectable for this class. What really stands out, though, is the ride quality. Citroën has once again prioritized comfort. The suspension setup absorbs bumps and road imperfections better than most competitors. Even on rough city streets, the C3 glides along smoothly. The steering is light, making parking in tight turns a breeze, and visibility is excellent thanks to the elevated driving position. Noise insulation has improved as well. The engine is relatively quiet unless you push it hard, and road and wind noise are well controlled, even at highway speeds. Fuel economy is another strong point. The turbocharged PureTech engine delivers around 5.5 to 6.0 liters per 100 kilometers in mixed driving conditions, that's about 47 miles per gallon. And thanks to the small engine and lightweight body, emissions stay low, which means lower road tax in many countries. There's also an eco mode that adjusts throttle response and air conditioning for better efficiency, which makes a noticeable difference if you're doing long-distance cruising. For those looking at the electric C3, it offers a 44 kilowatt-hour battery and a range of about 320 kilometers on the WLTP cycle. It's front-wheel drive, peppy off the line, and super quiet. Definitely worth considering if you're ready to go electric. Price. Alright, let's talk numbers. How much does the 2025 Citroën C3 cost? Pricing varies slightly depending on region, but in most European markets, the base model starts at around €14,500, which is just under $16,000. That gives you the naturally aspirated petrol engine, manual transmission, LED lights, digital cluster, and basic infotainment. Step up to the field trim, and you're looking at around €16,500. This adds the bigger touchscreen, better upholstery, and more tech like rear parking sensors and smartphone connectivity. The Shine trim, which is what we're driving today, sits at the top and costs around €18,500 to €19,000. It brings the turbo engine, alloy wheels, contrast roof, climate control, rear camera, and more premium touches inside. Honestly, it's great value for what you get. As for the electric C3, that starts closer to €23,000, but remember, government incentives in many regions can bring that down substantially. When compared to rivals like the Renault Clio, Peugeot 208, or even the Toyota Yaris, the C3 remains one of the most affordable and comfortable options, especially when comfort and styling are your top priorities. Outro. So there you have it, the 2025 Citroën C3 in stunning Elixir Red. It's fun, stylish, comfortable, and packed with personality. It's not the fastest hatchback out there, and it doesn't pretend to be, but for everyday driving, it strikes a beautiful balance of affordability, comfort, and charm. Whether you're looking for a city car, a first-time buyer, or even downsizing from something bigger, the C3 deserves a spot on your shortlist. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of the new C3? Would you pick the red, or go for a different color? And if you've got questions about specific trims or features, drop them below. I'll do my best to answer every single one. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next review. Take care and drive safe.